Welcome to the Buccaneers Observer. This is Rob Phillips. Today we're going to be looking at things I found interesting in the Week 9 game against the Saints. This is going to be a multi-part series. This is part 1. Now, these are not all the plays in the game, only the ones where I found something interesting worth pointing out. These plays are in chronological order, and these are not highlight plays or X's and O's so much as they are Jimmys and Joes. There's going to be a lot in this game. If you'd like this kind of analysis and discussion about the Buccaneers, check out our podcast with myself and Molly Bay. Let's not waste a whole lot of time because there's going to be a lot. I can tell it already. This is the first play of the game. You're going to see Tristan Wirfs gets beat by number 94, Cameron Jordan. He ends up hitting Tom Brady in the arm and making this pass go errant. So keep an eye on these two. And right there, you can see it. Boom. Might have even got a little bit of face mask, but he throws the ball, and it goes errant, a little bit off target. But a couple things I want to point out here. One, you see they're set up in a 4-down lineman. You got 2 linebackers. I believe it's the safety. He comes up as well. Now, they're playing the run on this. They're not expecting a pass. We do play action. Brady acts like he's going to hand it off to Ronald Jones, and the linemen act predictably. They all move up. They're trying to stop the run. Now, this would be an excellent play if we would have had Gronkowski come out and go across the middle, or I think it's Chris Godwin is over here, have him go across the middle, because this area right here is completely open for a brief second. But instead what happens is Gronkowski ends up helping block here for a minute, chips a little bit, and then he goes out, and Chris Godwin over here comes across, but then he shoots back this away. If you watch, it's an excellent play action, fake. All these guys come up, and it leaves the behind the linebackers wide open. See right there. See, they all ran forward. He is just now realizing, I better get back in coverage. Now, if Gronkowski wouldn't have blocked here and instead just shot out and came across, then this would have been most likely a first down. .4:15 in the first quarter. This is the first punt by Bradley Pinion. It's not a great punt. It's a rather bit short, but I want to point out my boy 29. He hasn't really shown up a lot on the game film this year, but this is a pretty nice one. He has these 2 guys are going to try and block him as the gunner. Normally he's way out here on the other end, but because they put, it looks like, I don't know what's going on here. This guy comes in, he tries to block, but these 2 guys here, they try to keep 29 from going down the field. Watch what happens, man. He just jukes them out. He is so good at special teams. There we go. Keep an eye on him, and these 2 guys trying to stop him. Another thing I want to point out too. Zip, look at that. But then watch. This is 48 JT Gray, I believe. Watch what he does here. Look at that. Look at that. Now, in week 1, I had a huge problem with the Saints holding and doing a lot of penalties and not getting called. So we're going to see if that works out in this game as well. But he definitely slows 29 down. Let's watch it again in full speed. Look at that. Man. I don't know, man. Sometimes these refs just, they need better glasses or something. 13:35 in the first quarter. You're going to see Michael Thomas is going to beat 24 Carlton Davis in man coverage. Michael Thomas simply comes up, does a little quick out, and Drew Brees hits him. Now, 24 Carlton Davis, he comes out and gets turned around out here for some reason. It's just bad coverage. I don't know what's going on with this. He's not playing that far off the ball. He's definitely not like Jamal Dean, who normally plays about 10 yards off the ball. He just backpedals and then turns right here and loses Michael Thomas. It's very strange. Keep an eye on these two. Right there, see it? Let's watch it again. We'll do it in slow motion. Michael Thomas coming out. This is simple man coverage, and right there, I don't know why Davis decided to turn this way. I guess he was expecting Davis to come up and go out. I don't know. But he just gets way off the mark there. Completely turned around. $12:59 in the first quarter. Jamal Dean is over here. Carlton Davis is over here. They've switched sides. You're going to see JPP drops back into coverage. Jamal Dean comes running in. He has a straight shot on Drew Brees. He's untouched, and Drew Brees acts like he's going to throw it, causing Jamal Dean to jump up in the air, and Drew Brees pulls it down, and Jamal Dean shoots right past him. Let's look at that real quick. Keep an eye on Jamal Dean. Right there. Look at that. Shot right past him. He had a straight shot on him. Let's look at that again. If he would have just kept running forward right there, he would have killed Drew Brees. But Drew Brees fakes him out with the pass, with the fake punt. And then you'll see Drew Brees come over here. Now, Devin White, 45, this is zone coverage for him. He's supposed to protect this middle ground up in here. So he's got this guy in his zone. What he does is Drew Brees comes running out this way. Devin White leaves his zone coverage and runs this way, leaving this guy totally open, and Drew Brees ends up throwing it to him for a completion. Also, we've got on the same very same play, watch 82. He runs down here. He runs down this way. In 24, Carlton Davis is covering him, and he just pushes Carlton Davis about right here. He just pushes Carlton Davis right out of the way. This should have been offensive pass interference. Right there. Look at that. Same play again. Keep an eye on these two. And you'll see he just heads straight for him and then shoves him. And there. How is that not offensive pass interference? Don't know. Real quick, I want to point out that there are not a lot of Saints fans in the stadium, the stands. I can't tell here. These might be Saints fans. Yeah, that looks like a Saints fan. Looks like Camara. Some over here. Can't tell with these. But for the most part, it looks like a lot of Buccaneer fans. What I really want to point out, though, is this guy. He has been jumping up and down with this flag since the start of the game. Look at this. He is excited. This is what you want to see in the Bucs fandom. He's getting everybody pumped up. 11:09 in the first quarter. This is pure man coverage. It's press coverage too. You're going to see all these guys. I think this guy, he goes right here. But Devin White is on Jared Cook. Jared Cook comes running out this way. Devin White tries to press him, gets messed up, stumbles a little bit. Jared Cook ends up beating him in coverage for the completion. Keep an eye on Jared Cook and 45 Devin White. Right there.